Male infertility is a very complex pathology and it affects 1 in 20 males. And here I have put up a picture of how normal human sperm looks like when compared to abnormal sperm. So the presence of large numbers of such abnormal sperm in the semen can result in male infertility. Such abnormal sperm can also arise as a result of shutting off of key genes important for male fertility. DNA methylation is one of the mechanisms by which genes can shut off. So what is DNA methylation? DNA methylation is the addition of methyl groups represented by these lollipops on the strands of DNA. Open circles represent absence of these groups and is perceived by the cell as a green signal to turn on gene expression, whereas closed circles represent presence of these groups and is perceived by a cell as the red signal to shut off gene expression. Now this process is a very dynamic process and has been implicated in tissue-specific expression of genes, and aberrant DNA methylation during diseased states, it has been implicated in diseased conditions. So this brings us to my thesis topic, which is looking at the epigenetic regulation of testis-specific expression of NHEDC1 gene in mice. This gene has been shown to be very important for sperm motility and fertility, but very limited studies have been done regarding the human counterpart, and studies have shown that the expression of this gene is reduced in infertile males compared to fertile males. So we ask the question, what are the mechanisms regulating the expression of this gene? And in order to answer that question, we first looked at the expression of this gene in human testes, and we find that when we take a look at the cross-section of the testes, the brown staining represents NHEDC1 expression, and we also looked at the methylation pattern comparing human testis and lung. We find that there are more open circles turning the gene on in the testis compared to lung. If, however, there are addition of these methyl groups in the human testis, it can result in shutting off of the gene in the human testis, thereby explaining the male infertility phenotype. Now, studying the regulation of this gene is important because it can not only be used as a biomarker for male infertility, but it can also be used as a novel target for generation of male contraceptives or for treatment of male infertility.